Hello Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to do your summer 2020 predictions. And I've already shuffled and meditated on your sign. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And I'm using the Illuminated Tarot by Caitlin Keegan. Combines Cartomancy with Tarot. And so this is going to be your overall energy, your approach to your life and what surrounding you as kind of like a focus, and what will be highlighted the most for you. And then we're going to look into your home, family, environment, your work, professional life, your finances, material security, and your emotional life to see what can be coming in as for messages for those of you who are seeking clarity, confirmation, forewarning, or encouragement on your journey. Okay, I'm also going to clarify using Cartomancy for time frames where some of these situations could be coming up and showing up in your world. So keep in mind it is general. It is for the collective of Capricorn, and there are predictive messages, so some of them you may not see, and until, you know, of course, the time comes around for it, if it resonates with you. So let's begin, Capricorn. All right. Okay, so overall, what I'm seeing for your energy here is that for many of you, it's going to feel like it's a time for you to really go deep within. Some of you are going to be, as well, experiencing some really good fortune. Some of you are going to find a wealth of wisdom and knowledge to tap into for yourself. This is Wheel of Fortune and Hermit energy here. So I do feel that some of you are going to have this focus, and some of you may definitely feel like it's your time. It's your time to achieve. It's your time to manifest what it is that you desire. This can definitely indicate some type of fated connection and meeting that some of you may be having. And some of you could be connecting very strongly with Virgo energy, also picking up Pisces. Could be as well any of the fixed signs. Aquarius is showing up here as well. Taurus is showing up here as well. Leo is showing up here as well. Not just in this card, but in the reading with the rest of the cards. And so I do feel for some of you, you are feeling like you will be energized and really motivated to go towards your goals. And as well, I feel that some of you are going to be taking a detached approach from like anyone who is competing. Or I just realized my water wasn't flowing here. Sorry. Just helps with like the ambiance for me. But anyway, yeah, here I just feel with this, as far as clarifying as well, that the periods towards the end of the month, like as the month is turning, like from June to July, last 10 days of June, last 10 days of July, if not June, you'll see it in the last 10 days of July going into August, that these are turning points for you. And September looks like a very kind of prime time for something here as well. So Virgo season, Leo season's coming up too. So yeah, I feel like many of you are just going to definitely be going towards your inner goals and feeling like things are on a roll, really. Like things are really finally getting moving, especially things that you felt like you've struggled with for a long time. Your hard work finally paying off, or everything that you've done up until this point, there's some kind of divine timing, and some of you can definitely feel like you're having some fated meetings. And I also feel and see that some of you will definitely be increasing in just your overall happiness, your sense of comfort and security. even if that's just within your self-esteem. Some change that some of you are going to even make a change to your physical appearance. I'm definitely seeing some of you seeing as well results, physical results from efforts you put into building up yourself, getting active, especially spending more time in nature. And I do feel like some of you are going to be feeling like you're ready to, this is some type of competitive thing. This could be some type of sport, or something here where you feel like you have you're in a good place to compete with something, or some of you are working towards some type of competition or goal or something. You feel really secure in yourself that whatever you go for is going to be yours. So your confidence, raising in confidence, definitely. There could be for some of you, some type of event around those dates. Again, the last 10 days of either month. It'll be different just depending on where you are. So also feel like some of you may be looking into getting your own place, living alone. Some of you may feel like it's time for you to kind of get out on your own. So here we have with your home and family life, it's also very positively aspected in the form of positive rewards and attracting good things, you having the finances to have your pick on where you live. I'm also seeing some recognition here, something you've been working hard on finally paying off, with could be something to do with the public eye, or where your business is finally gaining some attention, and it's been kind of a hard road. Some of you are in a competitive field, but I'm seeing some type of wish fulfillment being granted here with this star energy coming in, and it giving you some options. So some of you, I feel as well with this, it is saying that you're ready to make a change. You're ready to make changes that are going to bring you more opportunity, more options here. I also feel like some of you may be feeling like you're seeing beyond the veil seeing beyond the veil of like this could be family or people around you, or something about your home, or an environment mainly. I feel as well too, if you move to a place, it's going to be a very diverse area. If you're moving, it's going to be kind of very diverse, very eclectic. Some of you may feel like you need that change, that type of change. Being very aware too of, I feel like some of you are going to be needing to have some type of awareness, or there's someone who's going to be kind of showing you like where you should avoid, places you should avoid, places you should go to, or maybe some of you are doing this to someone coming into your home space. Some of you could definitely see someone that you haven't seen for quite a while, or you're like a family member's coming to visit you and you're showing them around. And so I'm also kind of getting that some of you are just going to be in this mind frame, if you're not into like moving, that some of you are going to explore places around your neighborhood, your environment, or your state or city that you haven't gone before. It's just going to open your eyes too. Some of you are just like, if you've been too busy with something, haven't had really time to stop and smell the roses, you're going to be doing that a lot around your immediate environments. And I feel that for some of you, a lot of what you see will kind of put something in some perspective for yourself, especially in the form of being grateful for what you have, your lot in life here. So that's what I'm seeing as well. But I'm also saying that for some of you, definitely in some ways, your finances is expanding in a way that's going to be bringing you out of some limitations or out of an environment that you feel that you've been desiring to get out of. And I do also feel that some of you definitely are going to be doing some type of like showing of your home. So some of you that you may feel it's time to broadcast yourself, as YouTube logo used to, or I think it still says that. I remember it used to be attached to that. There may be something here as far as, you showing an illusion, or, being very careful about what you do share. And that could be definitely represented with the Seven of Cups energy. People show what they want to show. It's, just as like movies and things, there's things that are edited out. And so I just feel like some of you are going to be doing a lot of editing and things like that, and maybe broadcasting yourself when you're in your family with this. So some of you may feel like it's time to do that. Some of you are going to I'm also kind of seeing that this is a new arrival of a birth of a child in your family. Finally seeing this child or showing this child. And I'm also seeing the child's arrival kind of healing a relationship. Could be as well with a fire sign individual. There does seem to be this renewal of a connection here. So yeah, I'm seeing for this too, kind of around the same period, but more towards like mid-June, mid-July, mid-August. So some of you, this could be representative of someone who's going to be showing up around that time, somewhere between the 15th and the 20th. Of either June, July, or August. This could be representing the person that is coming to see you, or someone you're going to see, or it could be representative of someone who's having or bringing a child into the environment here. But also get this as like confidence too, to share something about your life. You might not, there could be something here where you're picking and choosing definitely what you do share, but there's a confidence here that is coming to you and kind of motivating you to do some type of work from home. So I'm seeing that in a sense that I feel like it's a positive energy where you do have some great potential to bring in some success and attract some money. So something here where you do, even if it, and YouTube's definitely competitive, especially nowadays, but here I feel like something here you will stand out in a way. And it will kind of expand your options. Some of you especially too, if you're just getting started, something you start now is really definitely going to pay off a year from now if you keep at it. So stay motivated. So that's something here that I feel like if you haven't been started, if you some of you too, maybe you already have been doing it for a while and you haven't been seeing any growth. It looks like this is going to be your time this summer. Something's going to come about here. You may get some inspiration or divine direction on how you should, and there's also something aligning planetarily for you that is going to expand and bring more than what was before. So looking into the work professional life here, so this is where I do see as well, this is definitely attracting more opportunities to you, and as well you becoming a lot more communicative. I'm also feeling like you're gonna get a lot of people coming to you and asking you to teach them things. Some of you could be getting into something instructional. Definitely applying your knowledge and bringing it into turning it into some type of form of work. I'm also getting, for some of you, there may be someone who is going to invest in you. Some of you may be really kind of getting into some independence here, especially with this energy too, I'm seeing, okay? So some of you are starting your own business. Again, something with independence is coming in very strong, and you feeling like it's your time, feeling like you've worked for it, feeling like you've acquired enough knowledge so that where you can put it into action now. You've done, and now some of you as well, maybe you've graduated, you've gotten your your degree, and that's raised your confidence. You feel validated in the form of being able to take this place where you are a bit of a teacher here, and ready to share and be quite helpful to those who are younger to you, or just applying your skills, what you studied for. Some of you, I do feel like some of you are getting into some type of government job. I feel like I'm reading for some people who might be taking on that position for contact tracers, but yeah, some of you could be taking that on. That could be something here where it puts you into action. You'll be very busy. Some of you, this is, some of you might be going back to school. You might feel like you found your passion. Again, this is something where you're excelling in yourself, and also kind of elevating your knowledge. So this is definitely for some of you. If you've taken some time off, you might feel like this is your time to get down to it, get down to studying, and there's something here that you feel, I feel it's already like an innate gift or passion or skill that you have, but you just kind of need that validation. Some of you are going to be on the road to that if you haven't already received it. I'm seeing for some of you, this is just a large company here. A large company here. It may be at a short distance from you. But it also may call you to travel. I also feel like for some of you, this is some type of, I feel for some of you, family business. And for some people, I guess, who would do like YouTube or something like that, they would consider it a family business, especially if they're bringing in a child, like bringing them into the fold of something. So this is something here where there's a group effort as well, some type of team that you're either forming or joining. For this, I'm seeing for the last 8 days of June, last 8 days of July, or last 8 days of August. There could be some time of either this is the message or action being taken towards your goal. A meeting is going to take place in between those dates. This could definitely be for some of you a start date, or where an offer is going to come in, or where you hear from this opportunity and put yourself, in that mix of applicants. Okay, so yeah, so the finances here, I mean, this is strength with this Ace of Clubs, and with the King of Pentacles here. I feel like many of you are feeling like it's your time. It's your time to start your business. It's your time to take on an opportunity, strike while the iron is hot in some area, especially with finances. And so this opportunity to make money, I feel, and again, this is more home energy. This is something here of a comfort zone for you, but at the same time, it does take courage. There's excitement there, but you're going to be driven by being your own boss, taking care and attracting, realizing that what you put into it, like the opportunity is just yours. You just have to grab it. As well, you have to commit to it. So there's something here that you would have to commit to, but I feel that it is also an indication of some type of group effort, team, or even family business. Some of you could be joining a family business if there's already something established here. So someone else, I feel, is like it's your time to kind of be joined into the fold of some type of family business. So that could be also where kind of like you have your pick about what you want to do, because you might have that relation to someone who already has this business, and then now they feel like you're ready to kind of come in and do that. So of course not all of you, but I do feel like for some of you this is something here where it's a positive door to open and go into and put your effort into. And it's also making money and doing something that you love to do. So that's what's going to drive you. You also know that it's going to take some type of discipline. So some of you, I feel, are going to be just as well, whether your career is changing or just continuing. There's also seeing that there's like an offer for a higher up position coming in for some of you too. So I do feel like the summer months for many of you looks very positive, or at least the opportunity for you to jump in and go for something here, so that this could also just be that your promotion kind of solidifies you, but also comes with benefits as well. I'm seeing benefits too. So some of you who maybe worked a job on one level or temporary or something, or maybe you were working a job that didn't provide benefits, I feel this is definitely an energy where it provides benefits. And if not, then it's, you're getting your ducks in a row as far as, being responsible for yourself. And taking care of all of those odds and ends and those details with that king. So I feel like for many of you, you'll feel this level of comfort coming in. And some of you are going to be able to do new things, go towards your passions. And so as far as this goes, again, for timing, I'm really just kind of seeing that over the next, I would say, even 4 months, it's just going to kind of feel like you're a little bit on a high, that things are going in the right direction towards your stability. Yeah, I'm feeling for many of you, this is just a time where you're just on a good track towards greater security. So, and something really kind of practical and mundane came to me, but I'm feeling like some of you are going to purchase a new bed. It's probably like going to be like a California king or something. I don't know why that just came in, but I mean, this can kind of really indicate that, like a marriage bed or a bed, something again to do with your home. So whatever you need to do with your home to make it, like, to make you feel like it, you're the king or queen of your castle, that's what you're gonna do. Might not be a bed, but for some of you it just could be redecorating, and that could be also where this is going, where you're like, you want to spruce up your place. That's just like little practical little things. But I feel like for some of you, again, these are things that maybe you just really wanted to do, and this is kind of an indication that whatever you do want to do, or what you have been doing, and what you've persevered to get to, is like bringing you into feeling like you have a good chance of acquiring anything and everything that you want, as well providing for your family. And some of you, this is family support if you need it. Could be coming through a Leo person, or an earth sign person, or an actual kind of like father or grandfather figure. And it does look like Leo season is going to be kind of a very positive time for some of you. So I would say if you're expecting some finances to come in, or if you've applied for a loan and you're expecting kind of an answer for when it to come in, I would say it would probably be around the 4th of August or the 4th week of August. So looking into your emotional life here. So with this, I feel that some of you are going to be working through some problems. If you're in a relationship, I feel like, especially if you've had kind of financial troubles, it looks like there's going to be some type of balance where one person was stressed with taking care of most things. There does seem to be this balance returning. And this is also High Priestess energy here, so I do feel that this is going to restore some faith that may have been lost in a relationship, even if it's nothing to do with finances. I also feel like some of you who have been at a distance from your partner, there's going to be this closing of a gap, so that could also be motivation for some of you, where you want to make a move, or maybe looking into your options with that. I'm also feeling that if any of you have any cause of concern with a partner, with your worries, or if there's something here that's not sitting right with you, I do feel like you're going to get some insight into why that is. And I'm also kind of getting kind of like, if you look, you're going to find what you're looking for. There's something here that's in the physical that you will know, based on also something that is just, a worry, or something that's nagging you, that's like, I don't feel right about this connection, or you feel like they're not being honest, or you feel here. So even with this energy, going from the 10, which like with the hearts, it's kind of like marriage card, and then the 9 is like hermit and kind of independent energy. Some of you, I mean, everyone's going to be different, going through different stages and things. So, I mean, if you don't feel this is you, it's not you. But for some of you, it's possible that you may feel that from what you find, you may feel like it's time to have a really kind of important conversation about what you and your partner are doing, where things are going, and really kind of making a decision that's going to be best for you. Others of you, I do feel that it's possible here that there is going to be some type of commitment from what you've worried about, based on there being some balance restored within the finances, where it's not just one person. So this could also be, if it's not you, something with your partner is going well, because that could also indicate that the relationship is worth fighting for, it's worth keeping, or someone's showing effort, that, you know, they don't want things to be kind of one-sided, that they do want to kind of balance things out. They want to pull their weight, they want to contribute to that part of the relationship where one person isn't just stressed and feeling like everything is on them. So I do feel in some ways improved finances will improve a relationship for some of you. And if you are single, I do feel that some of you will meet someone who is kind of hard to get out of your head once you do meet. There's also a kind of a little feeling of definitely missing each other when you're apart. Some of you may definitely start off a relationship where it's a lot of conversation before there's anything else. You're really kind of getting to know each other, taking that time to get to know each other. As well as someone who you've been thinking of is also thinking about you. And so some of you are going to hear from somebody that you have been, like I'm feeling like there's someone who's going to, if that hasn't already happened, there's someone who's going to be just entering your thoughts. This also could be someone from your past. Of course, it would be someone you already know that comes into your head. It's because they've been thinking about you too. And I do feel like there's going to be some type of synchronicity and some type of telepathic communication. But I do see and feel like it's going to be turning into some actual communication. Someone is going to be like they miss you. As far as there being some time frame with this, this is definitely looking like it's going to be either July or August, the very end of either July or August, that you would hear from this person, or you will feel compelled to make contact. So because like it's just, why are they in your head? Some of you, this is going to be someone who shows up in your dreams, your dream space. Again, Pisces energy with this this kind of mysteriousness about this person. Definitely could be a Pisces as well. So I feel this is going to be this kind of like, it happens in the spiritual world, or you know, just kind of across minds, and then it turns into so just really pay attention if someone just comes into your head and you can't get them out. There's a reason for that. They're thinking of you, they're about to reach out to you, or some of you may get to that point where you just like break and communicate with them. So there's a knowing here. So I feel like too, there's going to be just kind of this improvement in connection with another in the form of bonding spiritually. I also feel that some of you are going to fall in, if single especially, some of you are going to fall in love with someone who may have, you might be from different faiths or different religions, but there's this kind of feeling that love will conquer all, in a sense, where this is not something that will come between your relationship. It actually might be something that works to bond you. It just seems like that's not going to be a factor, that you'll kind of work through your differences where your beliefs go, or where your beliefs are. And for some of you, I do feel like you're just gonna, if you're not already a spiritual person, I feel like this is a very kind of spiritual person that you're going to meet, and they're going to have you going deeper within yourself based on your conversations. This is someone who's going to kind of open up that side of you that gets you kind of going deep conversations. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing as far as messages for you guys, Capricorn. I hope this was helpful for those of you seeking clarity, confirmation, or forewarning on your journey. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like a personal reading, that information is down below. If you would like a phone reading, there's a link for you to book an appointment there. If you're comfortable with that, it's all confidential. And as well, if you like a video recorded reading like this, no time limits, then you can still email me at deuceofdiamondreader@gmail.com. Take care.